Oh, sorry, I was muted. All right, good evening, guys. Welcome to Forex Talk over beer. All right. Yes, this was the first time we got the starting soon video, I think, for Forex Talk over beer. Dude, that beat was playing, and I was pumped. I was like, all right, let's get going. This is amazing. All right, so Mike, let's see some comments very quickly. All right, so joining from South Africa. Big respect, big respect. Thank you. Um, so let's see. Oh geez, you're a full video editor now, pre-show. Oh yeah, man. Almost. Testing 1, 2, 3 on the inside. All right, let's go. What's up, dog? What's up, Rages? Audio's good. All right, let's rock and roll, man. Let's like the stream. Yes. Don't forget, as soon as you come in, bam, smash that like button, guys. All right, so welcome to everyone. For people that are new here, this is called Forex Talk Over Beer. The concept is pretty simple. I'm going to be drinking a beer with you, so let's enjoy a drink. Let's have fun. Let's relax. Forex sometimes just a little, too, severe, strict, stressful, So now it's time just to enjoy, relax, have fun. So if you don't have a drink, run to the kitchen, go grab a drink. It can be a beer, it can be wine, it can be whatever. It can be shots. It can be orange juice, because maybe you're watching the replay and it's the morning, or maybe with the time difference, it's the morning at your place right now. So that's okay. Grab an orange juice, and we're gonna be doing our official cheers. So I want you guys ready for that cheers. And yeah, so first thing first, before we get going, let's crack up the beer. You guys choose that beer in the pre-show on Instagram. So basically, I always do a little pre-show, like a couple of minutes before the YouTube. On Instagram, and you guys got to choose the beer I'm going to be drinking tonight. So the beer that you guys choose, it's called Hyper. It's an Indian Pale Ale, so an IPA, and it's 6.5%, right? So that's going to be pretty tasty. This is one of the best microbrewery in Canada. It's called Brasserie du Bas Canada. So all right, so let's pour this baby. All right, look at this nice color. Ooh yeah. Oh, it will be better if I pour in the glass, not beside the glass. Right? All right. Let me just clean this mess I just did. And if I would have already drank a little bit, Mike would say, yeah, Sasha's already drunk. Not yet. Getting there. But no, I didn't have any pre-drink before the show, so I'm still good. All right, guys. So let's do the official cheers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the cheers with you guys. I want you to grab your camera, snap a picture, post it in your story on Instagram, tag my name on it, and I will reshare it. All right, guys? So let's go. Let's go for the cheers. In 1, 2, 3. Cheers, guys. All right. Cheers. Ole. This is amazing. This is so good. All right. So if you didn't have time to snap the picture, just rewind the stream, couple of seconds, pause it, snap the picture, boom, post it on Instagram, and I will reshare it. All right. So let's see. It's midnight in South Africa. Perfect timing for a good beer, man. Perfect timing. Yo, Mike, how you been, my guy? Okay, perfect. All right. Excellent. Cheers. All right, perfect. Let's get going. So we're gonna break down the trade from yesterday. Let me put my dog outside. Go. All right. All right. So if you check on Spotify, look at this. Look, Trading Nut. Look at this. How to build a trading course with Sasha FX Dog. Boom. So make sure you watch it. Listening it. You can actually listen in the car, so which is pretty cool. So it's on Spotify. It's actually on YouTube also. So if you guys don't know the YouTube channel, so this is the new podcast that just got released by Trading Nut. And yeah, if we go right here, boom, right here. So right on this channel, Trading Nut. right here. And there's two videos. The podcast, and there's also a video we shot right after that where I break down the GA trade with the dogtail setup. So this is kind of pretty good, I think. So you definitely want to check it out if you didn't watch it, and go give it a like, man. That would be really appreciated. All right, so all right, guys. So let's move on now. All right, let's talk about the trade on gold from yesterday. Let's see some comments before we move on. Breakdown of today's gold trade. Yes, we're gonna do it. It was pretty simple, but we're gonna do it. Your rages, good, good, okay. Same, bro. Can't wait for hockey to start back so I can bet against you, Sasha and the Habsburg. Yeah, yeah. All right. So just to let everyone know, Coach has no problem us watching him every day during our trading session, but gets super bashful and couldn't watch the podcast in front of us. True. I was trading live with my student this morning because I do trade live with my student every morning. And this morning, when I got the notification that the podcast was released, I kind of hit play, and I knew that all the student was watching me at the same time. I was like, oh, you know what? I cannot do that. I don't know. I was shy or not feeling comfy. I didn't know how it looks, right? So yeah, so that's why. But I think it's pretty okay, pretty good, I think. Hopefully. I was hoping that I was not looking for my words too much because English is not my first language, of course. And when you do interview like questions that you're not really prepared on how to answer, sometimes you can look for your words, and that was the thing. So, anyways, all right, guys, don't forget to smash that like button, right? All right, so let's break down this gold trade right now. So this was yesterday. Okay, this was yesterday. Basically, you should take a look at this right here. Let me grab the 4-hour first. So this was the zone I had, yesterday. I'm missing one zone here. Okay, so this is the zone I had right here. So I wanted it to look for buys above 1768. So once that happened, give me one sec here. Let me put it full screen. It's going to be maybe easier for you, or maybe if I do this. Okay, perfect. Now it's going to be better. I'm going to be able to see what I do. Because with this streaming software, it's weird. I got to stream my other screen, which is kind of weird because I have to look right a lot of the time. But anyways, hey, cheers. All right. Oops. All right, so now if you look on the 30-minute time frame, this is where we got candle that printed a new high, right? So if you look here at 8 a.m., we printed a new high. We know that most of the time price needs to come down, form support to come back up. So I was hoping to get a break and retest or something like that, but unfortunately it didn't do it, right? So what I do in this time is I look for dogtail setup. So basically I waited for this 30-minute candle to wick down. And when we wicked up and break the high, this is where I got my entry based on that 30-minute candle. It did close bearish against me. I did hold that trade. And yeah, it finally played out. It took a little while. It actually almost took me out, and it took a little while. I secured 23 pips profit. And after that, got stop at break even, right? Because the reality is price went up in profit right here. Let me get the 15 minutes. It's going to be easier. So I secured profit right around here. 23. How many pips is that right here? This one is, oh, we don't sit with this tricksy thing, but whatever. So I secured 23 pips, and after that, I got stop at break even for the rest. Too bad, but hey, it is what it is. My full TP was right here, but I didn't got it, so I didn't got it. It just got stopped at break even right after. So anyways, so this was not the trade I wanted to talk about, to be honest. It's just like because it was there on my Trixie, so I was like, all right, let's talk about it very quickly. And all my trades on gold right now, I do not use full risk because I'm still playing around with gold, right? So Someone wanted to know the gold trade from today. So let's do that since we're talking about gold. So let's finish with gold. And after that, we're going to talk about GJ. Hey, cheers, guys. So if you look at GJ, you see the zone right here. I wanted to break and retest here out of this zone for sell. And the reason why is if you look at the daily, all right? So if you look at the daily time frame, we are coming down, right? So if you see we're coming down, the weekly time frame, we are bearish. You see we're printing higher lows, lower lows, higher lows, lower lows, right? So just right here, we had like a double bottom pushed up and now came back down and closed lower than those one, right? So we're still bearish at this time. So I was looking on the daily time frame. Actually, sorry, H4. So H4, I established my golden zone, put my fib from there to there, from the beginning of the push, from the end of the push, and this was my golden zone. So basically I was hoping to grab a good entry out of this, the golden zone, but unfortunately it was just rangy. It just ranged today. So during the session, so if you look at 30-minute, it was just a huge range, so there was no trade possible until until the, if you look right here, until FOMC, which was 2 p.m. Eastern. So 2 p.m. Eastern. So what do you do with news? Okay, so this is something I need to talk about. With news, I never trade the news, to be honest. I never trade the news. I always wait. Dude, it was perfect. You answered all the questions. Oh, okay. We're gonna go over a question after that. So with the news, you don't want to be trading the news. I mean, I don't want to be trading the news because I feel like it's, I don't know, gambling kind of, or it's not gambling if you understand the news very well and you understand all the fundamentals around it. Fine, I'm not smart enough for that. Okay, so what I do is I wait for the storm to pass, and after that I trigger my entries. Right. So most of the time would go when I realize most of the time there's a spike in one direction, and after the news there's a correction, and you can ride the next candle. Right. So this usually what I look for, and this is the first time I actually trigger after a news. Not true, I did trigger last time during was it CPI? I can't remember which news it was, but I did trigger after a news. But this is something I've been back this thing for a while. So now what I did is I got this candle. This was, let me grab the arrow. So this was the news candle. This was the correction. And what I did is I entered on next candle. So on the next candle, I went on 15 minutes. So once this candle closed right here, I wanted to be under the zone, the blue zone. So what I waited for this candle to wake up, break the low here, and enter my trade. So this is where I entered. I actually entered 3 more position as where we waking up to get a smaller stop and bigger profits. So that's what I did. I actually exited 75% of the position when I posted my story on Instagram, and the rest got stopped at break even. So that's it. Pretty simple. Nothing rocket science. Nothing crazy. No magical stuff. No crazy strategies. Just price action, right? Price action and being smart about waiting for the good timing. I keep on telling people timing is everything. Hey guys, is the like button defect or something? Or maybe I don't see the right numbers because there's something wrong with the likes right now. Maybe it's buggy. Maybe it's, I don't know what's going on. Hey, cheers, guys. So do we have any question about that trade? So let's see. Let's see. Mike, same bro, all the day. Okay. We went through that. Let's see. You're looking to get coach all fired up. Hey, Roddy. Yeah. Damn, Sash did not want Sash students to watch Sash interview while on Sash. Man, this is a lot. This is a lot of Sash. Dude, it was perfect. You answered all the question. Well described. Thank you so much. Sash Zoom. Oh yeah, we're gonna do some draws. We're gonna do a draw. Oops. Probably gonna do that tomorrow. Actually, Yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow during live session. We're gonna have more time. All right, don't forget to smash that like button, guys. As we go, let's break down the next trade. Let's see. How do I exit this? I never remember how to. With Safari is pain in the butt. No. Stay on. Trixie. Oh, what? God damn. Okay, give me 1 sec here. Sorry, guys. The wifey wanted to feed the dog, so gotta give her the food. All right, so let me grab. You know what? Let me grab. Here we go. Here we go. It's right here. Perfect. So let's talk about what was it yesterday? Okay. Perfect. Okay, so this is GJ. All right, so this is GJ. Let's go take a look at weekly. So if you take a look on the weekly, let's go to. All right, so if you can take a look at weekly, we are trending down, creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and now we want to create a lower low, right? So I was looking at that, looking at daily. Daily was still, bearish. We kind of failed right here on creating a new high. So we created a higher low, we created a lower low and a lower low. So I was hoping for price to continue down at this stage. I mean, now it's now a new low, but when we were trading it was like right around here. So if you look at this on 4 hours, I was hoping for retracement up right here to continue down, and it never did. It actually never did push up. It actually stayed under the 150 QP, major QP level. So yeah, so nothing was happening on this side. So what I did is I actually did a quick scalp. If you look here, right here on 1 hour, give me 1 sec, right here. So right here, what I did, it was really simple. Once again, I don't do anything special, anything. It's mostly price action, right? So if you look at this one, we finally broke out of this zone. We got a nice candle right here. This is the 8 a.m. candle, okay? So if you look on 30-minute, you got this breaking candle that did close. You got kind of the retest-ish candle right here and ready to get down. So you got your break and retest. So what I was looking on H1 is for price to use a dogtail setup. So basically, wick up, break the low, and enter the trade. But I missed that entry. So I was like, oh, shit. Okay. So missed it. Okay. So what happened after that? What happened after that is we got this candle coming down strong, strong. But we got this area that can be a little problem right here. But if you look at the timing, this one is 8 a.m., this one is 9 a.m. And this one, what you got inside of this candle, you got the NYSE, volume coming in. So we know that there's going to be volume. So this was another attempt of getting a sell here. So I waited for this wick. So with this nice rejection, rejecting this QP, breaking the low, this is where I got my entry, but I got slipped. Like, I don't know, probably 4 pips, 5 pips ish, whatever. Price came down and finally was able to trigger some profits. And that's it. Pretty simple. And after that, got stopped at break even for runners. And so the final TP was this major QP. To be honest, it was a quick in and out, and pretty simple. Pretty simple, right? Any question about that? I mean, those trades were pretty simple. There's nothing special. It was dogtail setup. For people that have been following me for a while, I mean, there's nothing special on that one. I wish I could show you something more crazy, but those ones were pretty simple. Cheers, guys. Let's see. Let's see some other trades. This was yesterday. This was, oh, loss here on gold. No, this one was a win. I mislabeled that one. Oh, yeah. Yesterday I had two losses before that win. Actually, that's why I put loss and win. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had two losses before that win. Um, Smaller loss, but I actually had two small loss on that one, so that's why. Yeah. But except that, I mean, there's no trades basically that we took. Today was super quiet. Nothing was happening. So I decided to talk about something today. So since I knew that we didn't have a lot of trades to break down today, I decided to talk about something very, very, very important. Okay, this is something I actually kind of touched based on the interview, and this is something I want to talk about. It's about risking. Okay, it's about risking money on the market. So if you listen to the podcast, I've been talking about something that I'm really tight with my money. I don't like to over risk and this and that. But I was actually listening to someone that's having a lot of success, in life in general and business and everything. And he was saying basically, if you're not if you're not open on risking, you cannot make big profits. So I don't know if it makes sense. So your limitation is your capability of risking something, right? But this is something I got a blockage in my head since way back before trading, because I did hustle hard, for money back then. And right now it's like something that I really have a hard time passing, like putting, like, let's say, I don't know, $2,000 at trades, 5,000, 10,000, whatever the amount. I'm having a really hard time doing it. But this is something I'm working on it as we speak. And it's something I think everyone should start looking at it, right? So if you're being consistent, okay, this is something I want to talk about. If you're being consistent for a while, risking 1 to 3%, it's going to take you somewhere, but it can take a while. If you're not consistent, don't do anything else beside risking 1 to 3%. All right. If you're consistent and you got confidence and you're winning, and it's been a couple months in a row consistent, you should increase your risk. Go to 5, go to 4, go to 5, go to 6, go to 7, go to 10% if you have to. But the thing is, most of the people will lose money on Forex, and the reason why, it's because they're not satisfied with the win. Okay. So this is something very, 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 very important, guys. Okay. So if you're trading, whatever is your lot size, okay, and you're seeing, I don't know, $20 profit, and you're at 20 pips, profits, you're not going to close it because you're not satisfied. If you're seeing at $500, if $500 is not good enough for you, you will not feel satisfied. So you will actually let that trade go, and after that, turn down into negative and draw down or break even. So you got to be satisfied. So it's either you increase your lot size and you're going to be satisfied with 10 pips or 8 pips or 7 pips, but make sure your mindset is satisfied. Because if you're not satisfied about what you see on the screen, you ain't gonna win. I'm telling you, you're gonna let that trade run, and it's gonna turn into drawdowns and into break even and into whatever. You're not gonna be winning. So make sure you set up something into your lot size or into your TP target to make sure you're satisfied. So let's say you hit, most of the time we say don't look at the money, look at the pips. But if you're looking at the bunny or you're looking at the pips, but in your head that 20 pips giving you, I don't know, $20, and it's not satisfying you, I mean, increase the lot size. And of course, I'm not saying that if you're not consistent for at least 3 months in a row. Okay. Don't forget about that, right? I'm not saying don't go see anyone and say, hey, Sasha, say increase the lot size, go crazy. over leverage. No, no. Okay. This is not what I just said. I said, if you're being consistent for at least 3 months in a row, make sure you set up your stuff the right way so you're going to be satisfied. So meaning that even you're 8 pips in profit and you see the profits, it's good for you, man. Man, there's nothing wrong with securing profits. Who is there to judging you? I mean, if anyone judge you because you're closing 5 pips, 7 pips, 8 pips, boop, that's what I have to tell them. F you, man. I mean, this is not your business. This is my business, right? So if you want to close 20 pips, fine. If you want to close 5 pips, fine. If you want to close 200 pips, awesome. Just like whatever. Whatever is going to be satisfying you. So this is really, really important, guys, because this is something really hard in the mindset. So make sure you put something to satisfy you. Okay. And there's ways, there's ways to get founded, to get bigger accounts. Make sure you have a job, so you can earn money, to put money aside, to increase that bankroll. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Hopefully, I mean, I wanted to talk about that because I really think that's something important. It's something that I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot these days, even personally, even with some students. It's something I see a lot. Make sure you are satisfied, right? Hey, cheers, guys. Let's go take a look at some comments or questions. Let's see. What software are you using for the journaling? It's called Trixie.trade. So let me show it to you. Right here. So Trixie.trade, and if you want, there's a coupon code right here. I personally don't get anything out of it because I don't pay for it, but if you use it, you can have 50% on the first 2 months. So there, I just posted in the chat the coupon code. So Trixie.trade. All right, Trixie.trade. So let me put bigger for 1 second so you can see the link. Trixie.trade. Pretty cool journal. How much did you blue before becoming consistent? Nothing. Actually, never. That's something I actually explained in the podcast. I never blew an account. The reason why is because I'm super tight with my money. Never let an account blown. Right now, there's a small account I'm trying to flip and do some stupid stuff with it. This one I might blew it. I don't know. We'll see. But my main account never. We'll see. The bigger that account, the more potential to make more money. Yes, obviously, but of course there are some steps. You cannot be like making a huge amount of money right away. It's a process. It's a process, guys. Hey, don't forget to smash that like button, man. We should be at least at 20 likes. Come on, guys, help me out here. Where's the love? Where's the love? Where's the love, guys? Come on, man. Cheers, man. All right, so let's see. Any more questions? Let's see if we got some questions. And what we can do right now, because we got another 5 minutes, so we're gonna break down GJ. Where's my chart? I think my chart just here we go. Whoa, that was noisy. Okay, so this is GJ. So now let's remove all this. Oops. Let's remove all this. We're gonna do some fresh analysis. And here we go. Perfect. Let's remove this also. Perfect. All right. Perfect. So let's start with the weekly. So if you look at the weekly, we are still coming down, right? As you see, we're coming down. And here, oh, wait a second. This is gold. What am I talking about? Sorry, guys, for the confusion. Right here. Let's delete all this. Perfect. So I was trying to explain I don't use trend lines. This is something I don't use, but this is something I use to explain sometimes with students to explain the trend, right? So as you see, we are trending down. So I don't use trend line, but again, this is just to spot the trend. Sometimes when you're new, you're having a hard time spotting the trends. So this is a way to do it. Or you can look and you're forming higher lows, lower lows, high lows, lower lows, high lows, lower lows, high lows, and or lower highs, higher lows. It's a Franglish talking, so sorry about that. And now we're right here at the support. So now the question is, are we going to create a new low here on this weekly candle or not? So now we got to check out on the daily time frame. So if you take a look on the daily time frame, all right, so price came up right here to retest the low. This is actually what we did. We did retest the low and we are closing right under this support, but right at it, right at the, what is it, the 149 major QP right there. So this is on the daily time frame. So now if we did form support right here with an engulfing candle right here on the daily time frame, I would say that there's a big probability for price to continue up now and go form resistance around here to continue down later on. All right. So now if you look on 4 hours, let's establish our zone on 4 hours. So this is, oops, what is this color? Here we go. Perfect. So we got this one. We got this zone right here. So basically price is just rangy between those two zones, right? Actually, this will be the range. This will be the range, and this is a little fake out to the upside, little fake out to the downside, and that's it. So now we're stuck in that H4 range. So now what we want to look at is what are we going to do on the lower time frame. So if I was trading Asian, I'm not trading Asian, but if I was trading Asian, I would be looking for something like a break and retest above this zone to continue up, or the same thing under the 149 QP, the major QP, which I doubt, but it might happen, right? Because if you look on the higher time frame, on the 4 hours, I mean, we did form a low. Now we pushed up and we form resistance right now. Right here. Okay, let me grab an arrow. So right here we pushed up, and here we failed on creating a new low. So and after that we broke higher than this one. So this is already a sign that we should now retrace up before coming back down on a high time frame. Oops. All right, guys. So hopefully this makes sense. Let me go see the H1 1 second again. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so this is something I would definitely be looking at. 30 minutes, just in the range right here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, pretty simple right now. Yeah, pretty simple. Looks like now, it's either we're gonna come back down to continue lower, but I will doubt that because again, if you look on H4, where's my mouse? Here, because again, if you look, Jesus. Okay, sorry guys. So again, if you look on H4, we failed on creating. We're just ranging right now. So this is where it gets tricky a little bit. So you want to make sure you get this break and retest here above on H1, and you should be good. I really don't think we're going to come down lower right now. We should have a retrace up before coming back down, right? So that's why I would be willing, because my style is intraday / scalping. So that's why I would be willing to get that counter trend trade up before coming back down. Because if you do the fib on H4, so let's say from here to here, This would be your H4 golden zone. Boom. Here we go. Perfect. Let's establish the 382 because 382 can be a rejection also. So let's establish that. Let's put it black so we know it's 382. And yeah, all right, perfect. So if you see price forming a nice resistance right around here, bam. So that's why I'm good. I would be using this H4 golden zone as an exit, for my trade. So if I was trading up, and this is my exit because I know there's a big probability for price to reject in this area to continue down. So hopefully that makes sense. Do you only trade? Let me hold on, wait a second because I don't see those questions nicely on the screen. So let me do this something very quickly. Here we go. Do you only trade during NY session? Yes, mostly. Sometimes what I do during Asian session is going to grab a trade that's going to be overnight. So it's going to go overnight and I'm looking to take profit during NY session. So sometimes I do look at that. And when I look at that, I look at that on daily or H4 time frame. So makes sense. Tune into tomorrow for NY stream tomorrow at 6:30. Yes, exactly. This is the next time I will be live. And again, if you're new here, welcome. But don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to sorry guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you'll know next time I go live. Next time I go live is actually tomorrow morning. We're gonna stream live. We're gonna take trades live. I'm gonna explain everything live and start at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to draw 5 access for our private Zoom for next week. Okay, for 1 week. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Have you looked into the 1080? Oh, you're right. I forgot to test that. So yeah, tomorrow morning, I'm actually going to do that because we should be in 1080p. I'm going to run a test after this one very quickly. So if you guys stay there, I'm going to run a little test quickly so you can tell me if it works or not. Let's see. Can you tell me your magic key setting and what each button is for? I mean, yes, I can. If you send me a DM on Instagram, I can send you a picture of my settings. But if you want to understand every button of this, I will highly suggest you go on magickey.com or magickey. I can't remember the website, but if you go on the website Magic Key, they explain every button, right? But my favorite one is definitely the auto break even, the partial TP. This is my 2 favorite one, and when I go crazy, the double trade one. This is where I put my cowboy hat. Cheers, guys. What's up, bro? Raja is my daddy's. I love that name. That's funny. Hey, cheers, man. What's up? I'm new here. I just subscribed. I will join tomorrow's live. Oh, thank you very much. Very appreciate it. Cheers to that. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow morning. All right, guys. So is there any last question before we close this? No last questions? Cheers, bro. Cheers, man. All right. So I'm going to leave you with our outro video. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, guys. Cheers.